Guys, it's still me, Regina Namakatigwe. I know you can't recognize me anymore because it's been a while, but it's really been busy with school, work, assignments, studying, and then now the COVID-19 global health situation. It's just been difficult. Having to adjust to a new schedule, having to have your classes online, having to just change the way you normally do things and not having like in-person contact, which for someone like me is actually difficult since I like to interact with people. But you know what? It's okay, it's good and fine. At least I'm alive. I have a lot of things to be grateful to God for. And I hope that this period that you're doing well, your family is staying safe, and you're trying to find ways to maintain your passion in your STEM career, as I am also trying my best to maintain my passion in my STEM career. So for today, I'll be sharing 5 tips that I'm using to actually stay sane and also maintain my passion for my STEM career. So the very first tip is practicing gratitude. So what can you do right now to change your life? Experts will always tell you the one thing you can do right now to change your life is to practice gratitude, and I completely agree. For me, practicing gratitude is a must. I practice gratitude on a regular basis. They will tell you, okay, if you want more money, if you want to recover from an illness, if you just want to increase your happiness level, what can you do right now to like achieve that? The one thing you can do is list things that you're grateful for. So for me, I use this book by Rhonda Bryan, The Magic, to actually practice gratitude. And as you can see, it's kind of worn out because I've had this book since 2012 and I've used it a number of times. I can't even remember how many times I've used it. I try to practice gratitude at least every other month. I try to do it's a 28 days practice. So for each day, there's an aspect of your life for you to focus gratitude on. So, and this book really helps me. I've had amazing results with it and I will always recommend it. So the second thing I do to maintain my passion for my STEM career is to read a scientific article every day. I know this might be tough for some people because we are all on a different stage in our STEM journey. But for me to actually maintain my passion for my program, I have to read like scientific articles every day, and I try to maintain that schedule of reading scientific articles every day because it provides me with new areas where I can do research and further my studies. But since, like I said, we're all on different stages of our journey, you might not be at the stage I am, and therefore one thing I would recommend you to do is to read innovation books. For me right now, I'm reading Steve Johnson's Wonderland. Steven Johnson is one of my favorite innovation authors. I've read a couple of his books, which includes Where Good Ideas Come From, How We Got to Now, and I always find his books really interesting. They get my creative juices flowing, and I will always recommend it. Like if you have access to any of his books, they're always a good read. And you can try out there are a lot of other innovation books out there you can also try out, and I hope you enjoy it and it gets you excited, because that's what this book does for me. I'm just excited. I'm just like, oh, okay, what can I do next? What can I invent? How did this person do this? How did this person achieve this? So that's what it does for me, and I hope innovation books will do that for you too. So the third thing I do this period to stay sane is physical activity. So this is an essential part of my life. It has always been. Even when I put on a lot of weight, it's still something I still try to do because I believe in looking and feeling good. So for me this period, I try to exercise at least 4 times a week, and I take walks. I dance in my room alone. I go on YouTube, find Naija videos, dance videos. I'm learning shaku shaku, leg walk, just list all zanku, like everything. Like I'm trying to learn all those steps. So after this period, just invite me to any party. I'm ready. So the next thing I try to incorporate this period is my leisure TV times. Okay, I'm kind of addicted to TV shows. Like that is an addiction I'm trying to kill. I'm trying to take care of. But I kind of try to use it to my advantage. So what I try to do these days, I try to watch more of documentaries, more educative shows. But once in a while, I still watch regular shows like Grey's Anatomy, Grey's Anatomy, Empire, all those regular shows. But I try to keep it to a minimum. So I just try to incorporate it so I just don't keep reading and getting depressed and things like that. So I take leisure TV breaks where I just say, okay, you know what, this time is just for a movie. I'm going to find myself a good movie. And I also like romantic comedies. Yeah, I'm a typical girl. I like romantic comedies. So once in a while, I just flip it and say, okay, I want to watch a movie, a romantic comedy, and I put it on. And one other thing I do, I laugh a lot. So I watch like very funny videos. I love to watch Jennifer's Diary, Professor Jumbo, and other Naija comedies. They always get me laughing and rolling. So the last thing I do to stay sane this period is to stay in touch with family and friends. I make out time for my family and my friends because they are my support system. Even in my career, I find ways to still have my family around me, still keep them, because their support actually sees me through whatever stress or problem I might be going through this period. So I try to make time for them. I have gisting time. So when it's time to gist, whenever I want to hear the latest what's happening, I call up my friends, I call up my family, and I spend time with them on the phone. Even though I stay alone, I still try to make time for them. And sometimes it doesn't even get to feel that lonely anymore, because I always feel like whenever I talk to them, like it's okay, they're here with me, you know, we're just having fun, we're just catching up on gist, and it's always so much fun. So I hope you stay close to your family. I hope you hear from them often. And I try to make time to also go out and, you know, interact with other people as much as I can. So yeah, I hope these tips actually help you during this period to maintain your passion in your STEM career. And like I said, if you have any questions, if you need me in any form, you can always reach me through my email. I think my email is already linked to my YouTube account. You can subscribe, you can comment below, and I will definitely get back to you. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you very soon.